Hello. Oh, hold on. My hand cam isn't up. Hi, good morning. Just a second. I'm waving, but you can't see it because my hand cam didn't start. Bye. There we go. Why is it so small? Here. There. Good morning. It is time to finish this guy. Oh, hold on. I think it can be done. I think I can finish it today because I have cut out and cleaned up most of the parts. My D&D group started up again on Friday, and playing D&D online is a perfect time to prepare Gunpla pieces. So, without further ado, let us return to... What are the words I'm looking for? Building. So, what do we need here next? Arm. Arm. Okay. Where'd I put my polycaps? There they are. I did not cut out the polycaps ahead of time because I would lose them. Oh my god. Why am I so sniffly this morning? I might have to go blow my nose at some point. Polycap. And now we get to find things. Okay, I need this guy. Whoop. And this and this. Right? Yes. Yeah. This is going in this way. Yeah. This in here. Oh my god. Why can't I not put this polycap in here? Why can I not do this? Holy shit. Arm. Oh. There we go. Surprisingly difficult. And this guy is on here. Ta-da! I do still have to panel and stuff. I did not do that ahead of time. Honestly, shout out to the fact that Discord's like background noise cancellation thing is good enough now that if I turn it on, people can still hear me clearly, but it will filter out the sound of me sanding plastic. So people don't have to listen to while they're trying to do stuff. Okay, so we have this, and then we need the pauldron and the thruster bell. Which one of these two is it? I believe it is this one. Just scratch off some of the excess paint I got on here. If I can. It's really on there. Maybe I need to sand it off. Ooh. Man, so I had like an appointment to do stuff yesterday, so I had to go out and do things, and it was like super rainy and super unpleasant and super gross, and I'm like, oh, I just want to stay inside. And now today I don't have to go anywhere or do anything, and it's really nice, and so I'm like, well, damn, I feel like I should go outside now. I had to get my license renewed yesterday, so I'm allowed to drive my car. Although, honestly, kind of like a fucking scam, because they're like, oh, you have to renew your license, and it's like, okay, do I have to, like, take a test at all? And they're like, no. You just have to, like, come here and give us money, and we'll take your picture and give you a new license. Like, okay. Okay, there is our second shoulder. We'll just put it on right now. Boop. I'm also gonna put a little dot of black in the middle of this thruster bell. There we are. And I will be right back, because I really need to blow my nose. I don't have a blowing my nose thing, but I will put up this. Alrighty. That's a little bit better. I don't know how all that stuff got in there. Snuck in there when I was asleep, I guess. Okay, it's arm time. It's arm time. So we need this guy and these ones, yeah. This and this and this. Most of these pieces are pretty distinct, so it's actually pretty pleasant to build it like this. I know some kits, if I cut out all the pieces ahead of time, it gets very confusing. Because everything looks the same. But these are pretty clear. Okay, so I see. They actually had another little diagram to show me what to do, and I was ignoring it. Long time no see. I'm glad you're still alive. Good luck. Good luck surviving. I know the struggle of time zones and work and watching streamers, because I used to be a big fan of some VTubers who are from Indonesia, and we had very different time zones, and it was difficult to watch them. So I understand the struggle. I appreciate you dropping in. Do these pieces not go together like this? Am I messing something up? This feels like I'm just crushing the polycap. Whack. What am I screwing up here? I'm screwing something up here. Hold on, how does this look on the other arm? Yeah, these are like fully... Oh, wait, did I just put this on wrong on the other arm? I think I did. So I put... It's like 2 a.m. Yeah. So my problem is that people I'd watch would start their stream at like 4 a.m. So I'm like, do I get up really early to watch stream? I need to stream more at earlier times again during the week. My work used to not have meetings on Wednesdays, and now they keep booking meetings on Wednesdays, and I'm like, could you guys not? I want to stream. Work is 12 hours. Oh my god, that's rough. Wait, how is this supposed to... Oh. I figured out what I was doing wrong. This is supposed to go in like this? Wait, that doesn't make any sense either. Hold on. Ah, ha 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 ha. This little bastard has this like little back piece on it, which you can't see because it's very small. And I thought it was supposed to go sideways, and it is supposed to go sideways the other way. There we go. And talk quietly so you fall asleep. It was supposed to go sideways the other way. I'm honestly surprised that there's not more Gunpla building ASMR. Actually, I think I talked about this before. I think the reason that there's not more Gunpla building ASMR is because there's not a good way to make sanding plastic sound nice. There is arm. Okay, and then we need this guy, and this guy. Yeah, working is like, people shouldn't have to do it. I wish I could stream more and also not do my job. Wait, how is this going? Oh, other side. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, no one does Gunpla ASMR, it's just me. It's too bad, because, like, I like dry sounds in ASMR, like, wow, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, brushing and stuff. And it's like, sanding plastic is almost like that, but not quite. Game I wait 12 years about to release? Ooh, what game? I just played recently the demo for Monster Hunter Stories 3, and oh my god, it's so good. I was, like, really impressed. Cat, what are you doing back there? Don't go in there. Mugenic. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. It's the thing with the kitties that you do mugenics with. need to... That's panel lined. Hi, Ruby. There's a lot of video game happening. I guess I feel like it's always like spring and fall are like the big video game times. I guess it's kind of still winter, but I consider February spring because I live in the baby part of Canada where it starts feeling like spring in February. There we go. Wait, that's the whole arm. I was like, I'll put this down until the other stuff is ready, but that's the arm. Put that on here. Then we just need an arm. Or not an arm. I just made an arm. A hand. Just drop by and tell you I'm alive. Thank you. Keep surviving, keep living, keep sleeping. Yeah, like I was saying, the demo for Monster Hunter Stories 3 came out, and I was like, you know, people have been talking up this series a lot. I should give this a try. Holy shit, I'm like blown away by how good that game is. I saw a lot of people talking about, like, man, this really makes Pokemon look bad, and holy shit, it really makes Pokemon look bad. Yeah, like, the presentation is insanely good. Like, the graphics are really pretty, the animations are really gorgeous. Like, the way they're directed is, like, super kinetic and impactful. And beyond that, the like voice acting and storytelling is also really good. Like the main character is fully voiced and their own character, and they're telling like an interesting story. And the good animation extends into having, like, good character acting in the cutscenes. Like, it's insane. I'm so impressed by it. I'm kind of mad that it's not coming out till, like, mid-March, and I have to wait now. And there's our fist. I think I already cut off the back plate. Did I? Yes, I did. But yeah, it's almost made me want to go try, like, the previous titles. Although, I think one thing I really liked about 3 that the previous titles look like they do not have is that your main character gets to be an adult. I like being an adult person when I play a video game. Okie dokie. That's done. And now I forgot to do this. I'm gonna put a little bit of gold on here. We have some itty bitty missiles. Whoop, in the shoulder thing, and I just like adding a little bit of gold to the tips. Have I never used this pen before? Is this new? There we go. But yeah, Enfield has derailed me too. Thankfully, I've gotten to the point where I'm like kind of finished most of what is in the game now, and so I can do other things again. All I really have to do is, like, build my teams more, but sanity is so limited that I can just, like, not do that very much. Hey, Hank! Or the shadow of Hank. There's the little bits of gold on there. Where did I put my silver pieces? Oh. They're way back over here. Oh, actually, I also... on this piece on the other side, even though you cannot see this because it's like in here. Whoop! I painted the details on the back side of it, so I'll do that here too. So I think it looks nice. Also, I was not expecting to get jump scared by FF14 music in this playlist. There we go. Let that dry, and while that dries, we can put together leg. This is the right way, isn't it? Yeah. Why don't you want to fit? There we go. these guys. Oh, my back. Yesterday I did all my laundry and I took all my garbage and my recycling out. And now my old bones are sore. Polycaps, polycaps, polycaps. C and F. Oh my god, Kami Fudo. I think one way that Enfield has blessed me is that I'm not particularly interested in any of the limited characters, like the first 3, and so I can actually save my pulls. Because I feel like after this batch of 3, it's gonna be like the Wu Ling characters, and I actually kind of want all of them. So I need to save my pulls, but I can, which is good. It's not like Uma, which keeps cursing me with characters that I want all of them. The good thing about getting to Wu Ling Factory is because it's only like the first 2 areas in Wu Ling. Your resources are like hella limited, and so you don't do that much factory. Because you only have like 1 Ferium deposit in the whole frickin' place. Like, I actually have a bunch of, like, open space and open depots in Wu Ling, but I just don't have enough materials. It's like the opposite problem of LA4. Oh, here it is. Yeah, Valentine's Day version of Mihono Bourbon is like the specter hanging over my head anytime I want to pull in Uma. Like, don't forget, my banner is coming up. Don't forget about my banner. Don't spend all your carrots. Don't forget about my banner. The thing is like, I actually like normal Bourbon's design more than her Valentine's design. Although her Valentine's design is still cute. But, her Valentine's version is actually good. I love Bourbon, but her, like, base version is kind of bad. Her unique skill is so ass. I'm honestly, like, even more than winning Champions Meeting with Nice Nature, I am proud of winning Champions Meeting with Mihono Bourbon. this next CM coming up, the sprint one, I'm like cooking some bullshit for it, and I don't think it's gonna be good, but I think it will be funny. Just running like Rudolph, Fine Motion, and King, because they're all royalty. Are Rudolph and Fine Motion good at running sprints? No, they're not. Okay, where is this going? Does direction matter for this? Are these symmetrical? I think. Oh, I got scared. Vocals. I think these are symmetrical. There we go. There's the top of that. Let's go on top of here. Man, it's so fast to build this stuff when you cut it all out while you were playing D&D. We had a D&D campaign one of my friends was DMing, was on break for a while, but we just started it again on Friday. This is Skullgirls. We fought dogs and frogs made of oil, and they set themselves on fire, and then we were fighting dogs and frogs made of fire. It's like, I was very familiar with this scenario because my friend who is DMing, I played like co-op Divinity 2 with, and if you've ever played Divinity 2, you'd know that the natural state of any combat in Divinity 2 is that everything is on fire. And it was like, oh yeah, this makes sense. This feels familiar. I painted this to go in here. Oh, actually, I need to touch this up a little bit. I'll touch it up once I put it in. Where'd I put my silver marker? Here. Yeah, I feel like in Divinity, they added this system to their engine where they were like, well, if flammable things catch fire, the fire should spread. And they were really proud of it. But the end result is that if you use like any fire spell, just everything is on fire now. And there's just, like, oil everywhere at all times. There we go. Yeah, the oil barrels. And using that teleport ring. I think a lot of co-op runs in Divinity only get through Act 1, because Act 1 is, like, pretty involved. And it's just, like, very time-consuming and difficult to set up doing co-op in Divinity. Okay. There's our big bell bottom. And then this piece that didn't want to go on the other leg. Let's see if it is better here. Sort of? But not really. Why does this fit so awkwardly? Oh no, that's weird. Unless... Wait, I just had a thought. I think I actually figured out why these fit so awkwardly. They might be very slightly differently shaped for each side of the leg. If I can get this one off, I can test this theory. Holy shit, I was right. These silver pieces look the same. Very slightly differently shaped. Hey, now they fit nicely. Foot. And leg. Pauldron that we prepared earlier. Oh my god, things are looking good. Oh my god, Godot theme. Unfortunately, because of how much I've been manhandling these silver pieces, the paint is getting a little worn. Which could actually kind of look nice and like a good weathered effect if they were dark underneath, but they're just gray underneath, so it doesn't look very good. Maybe if I weather the rest of the kit, it will blend in and look fine. I probably should have, like, top coated them before I put them together, but I didn't. Okay. We are almost complete. Wow, so handsome. All we need now is a backpack and a gun, which I haven't pre-cut out, so now we're moving slower again. I really like the backpack on this guy, actually. It's got a big kind of like chunky astronaut type feel to it, which I like. Oh, we need to do the shield as well. Man, I should really do that feet and or backpack review for Gunpla. Maybe I should do the Gunpla foot review for Valentine's Day. What day is Valentine's Day even on? The 14th? Well, I know it's the 14th, but what day is that? Oh, it's next Saturday. Oh, I could do that. I should prep that. There. Clean these bad boys up. Man, February is like probably the worst month, right? I feel like it's gotta be either February or January. They're both pretty mid. I think maybe February is better just because it's shorter. I think the thing is like January, like when I think of January, I'm like, oh, there's no holidays. Like technically it has New Year's, but I kind of consider New Year's like part of December. Yeah, you mean like the start of February where you're like, oh shit, January's over already. But then February is nice because at least it's not even that much shorter than other months, but it does feel like, oh my god, it's March already. Yay. The start of February is like, oh my god, it's February already? Oh my god, oh, what happened? And then the start of March is like, yay, it's March already. Yay. Yippee. The one good thing about February is that it's the pivot in time when I start to get walking. I get to start walking home while the sun is still giving us light instead of in the dark. Because finishing work and it's dark and you just walk home in the dark is bullshit. Oh yeah, I don't have to deal with allergies, so I'm like all in on spring being goated. But I also don't get attacked by pollen, so I'm biased. We've had the cherry blossoms start blooming here already, a little bit. Some of the really early ones. But they only really start kicking into gear like March. It's
just the go-getters that are coming right now. Hello, parentheses. Good news, Theses is free from her cone now. She is no longer a cone head. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Unconed. Unleashed. Hi, baby. Yeah. How you doing? You good? Yeah? Did you have your breakfast? No, I'm trying to sand plastic. Don't headbutt me. It was difficult when she had the cone on because her main form of both communication and affection is to put her face close to your face and or headbutt you. And when there's a big edged piece of plastic around her head, it becomes painful. Yeah, it did. You know those, like, Roombas with the knives on them that people make? If you put, like, a spike on parentheses' head, she'd be very dangerous. Because she's a very aggressive headbutter. Rhino in past life, yeah. Yeah, if she had like a big old rhino horn, oh my god, she'd be killing. Especially since one side of her skull doesn't have any squishy, vulnerable eye in it anymore. It's like 100% hard bone to headbutt with. Plastic dust. Man, I'm torn between the feeling that I should go out and do something today because the weather is really nice, and the feeling that I don't want to go out and do something and would in fact rather be lazy. Okay, how is this gun going together? This. This. This is going in here. Because I went out and did stuff yesterday when it was shitty. And now it's nice, but... here. Boop, boop, boo. Gun. It needs a lot of panel lining, though. It's kind of funny how, because they want them to like look cool and be recognizable, a lot of Gundam weapons look like normal real-life weapons, which doesn't really make any sense when you consider that they're shooting lasers and that they're as big as a giant robot. Have this on the end. Panel line these spots. It's for the style. It is for the style. And I can appreciate that. And the style does look cool. But it's still a little silly. Like, why does this giant beam gun have a drum magazine? These are batteries. There's not bullets in here. It doesn't need to be shaped like a drum magazine, but it is, because it looks cool. I always talk about one of my favorite little, like, throwaway world building lines in PlaMorning is when they directly address the fact that the giant robots are indeed made with aesthetics in mind, because then people will buy them, even if it's less efficient that way. Where'd I put my silver pen? Like, the engineering companies making the robots fully understand that making them bipedal isn't as efficient as other modes of transportation, but it's popular and it's what people want to buy, so they still get made to be bipedal. There we are. I think it should have a little more panel lining. Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, wait, actually, there's one more piece. Boop, boop, boop. Gun. Heavy machine gun. Now, the backpack. And the shield. Which, to be fair, if I was designing a giant robot, I'd also want it to look cool, so I get it. Hashtag using the phrase giant robot because it's an easy to say and widely known nomenclature, even though that you don't agree that they are in fact robots because they're piloted and are autonomous. Who up? Human-shaped car, exactly. Especially because there's a pilot inside it. If it moves on its own, it's 100% a robot. If someone controls it remotely, it's like a little bit a robot. And if someone is in it controlling it, it's not a robot at all. Doro. Isn't that like little creature thing? I keep hearing from people where they're like, oh my god, the story in Nikkei is actually really good. No.A, you should try it out because it's all about robot girls and you like robot girls. And I just can't get over how the character designs look. It's too much for me. I'm also always a little wary when people say, oh, this gacha game actually has a really good story, because oftentimes it's being said by people that have only played gacha games, and it's like, I'm not sure if it is actually good or if it's just like slightly better than like other bad stories. I do feel like I'd been playing like a lot of gacha games in like the recent, like the last half year or so. And then recently I played through Mihoyo, like Witch on the Holy Night, the visual novel. And I was like, oh, right. This is what like a well-written story is like. I think it's kind of easy to get used to like a lot of the sort of tropes and patterns that are used in gacha game storytelling. And then when you read like an actual visual novel, you're like, oh, right. Look at all these well-developed characters. Whoa. Like, don't get me wrong, I still like gacha games. And I think there's lots of fun to be had in them, but like, oh. Wow, there's like 3 people in the main cast and they're all extremely well-rounded and developed. You can't do this in a gacha game because you have to sell characters to people. Oh yeah, I guess the music gacha games. Don't they still have pretty big casts though? Yeah, and Limbussy just has 12 people and everyone else gets off-screened or just killed. I do kind of miss though. I feel like every pullable character in Limbus now is like someone we see on screen. And I kind of miss when the IDs were just like, what if Yi Sang worked for W Corp? And then you got like extra off-screen lore. But now it's like, what if Yi Sang was this guy specifically? And I think that's not as interesting. It's one of those things where it's like, I can see why this makes sense from a gacha game perspective, because it lets you basically make the other characters in the story pullable while still keeping your ID system. But I don't want the other characters in the story to be playable. I don't need that. I want, what if he was a random grunt from this place? I feel like they got away with making Ishmael Chinese, and then they were like, we can do anything. I still haven't finished Canto 9. I'm like partway through it. It's interesting. The part I'm at, this isn't story spoilers. It's like everyone's kind of split up. And I feel like there's going to be a bunch of fights with like limited team members, which is interesting. Knife done. Okay, backpack time. What needs to go in the backpack? Polycaps 1. Wait. Oh, I looked at the instructions and it was like Polycap 1. And then I looked at the start of the Polycap runner, and it said A. And I went, Oh, I. So useful that it looks the same as 1. Really great design work on that one, everybody. Wait, where is this even going? Here? Huh? Oh, here. That makes more sense. And then... these are in here. If it wants to fit, please. There we go. And this little one up here. Backpack. Backpack. Yay! Now all we need is shield. I think they can do some funny stuff with the whole, like, this ID is this person in Limbus, though. Like, for example, there's a character that shows up in Canto 9, and I'm like, wow, this person's a lot like Don Quixote. And then they gave their ID to Ishmael, and I'm like, that's kind of funny. Okay, how is the shield going together? Oh, right. So this has stuff that I want to paint, and I haven't painted it yet. And I will paint it at some point, but it's not going to be today, because it's going to be a pain in the ass. Where is it? I thought I cut it out. Here it is. This. I want to paint this shit gold, but I think I'm going to have to, like, use tape and mask it and stuff, so I'm gonna not do it right now. I'll do it later. I will put a little bit of silver on these. I think to be anime accurate, they're actually supposed to be red, but I think it looks better having them silver, so I'm gonna do them in silver. Okay. So, give me your hand so I can put a gun in it. If I can make it come apart. One of those cases where the rifle butt is really big and it doesn't fit very well. There we go. And then the shield. How does the shield even fit on your arm with these big ass pauldrons? Not very well, is the answer to that. That, and then the funnels up here, and up here. Oh, we need to put some little dots in these. And voila! Jagd Doga. That looks pretty good, you know? I'm happy with how this turned out, actually. I was like, man, this kit's really old. I wonder if it's gonna look kind of plain, because there's not a lot of detailing on it, but that looks pretty good. I think, oh man, some weathering on this would look so good. Because there's so much, like, just flat red with nothing breaking it up, but if it was a little weathered, a little dirty, oh my god, might look kind of fire. But yeah, it's funny how the shield really do not be fitting on this arm. Because its arm is not very flexible. Also, this horn keeps falling off. But it is supposed to be in here. Whoop! Like that. But yeah, that is the Jagd Doga. We did it. We totally did it. We totally finished a Gunpla. Oh! Oh man, what am I gonna build next? Or what am I gonna put in the poll next? For people to decide for me. Probably the dawn and the nightfall. Maybe the Dantalion can have a shot again. And the Hazel. Yeah. But yeah, for now we've completed. I am gonna go sit in my comfy chair and look at the sunshine and be like, wow, it's so nice and sunny. I'm gonna be inside. Because it's still cold. But yeah, thanks for dropping by, y'all. I will catch you later. I don't know what I'm gonna stream next week. I finished Unbeatable, and I'm like, oh, what stream? I want to play, what's that horror game with the robots? Routine? Is that it? I want to play Routine, I think. It looks good. It looks scary, and it has robots in it. It looks like if Soma was scarier, but probably doesn't have as good a story. And I'm down for that. But yeah, until next time, I hope you all have good times of day. And be careful if you're eating food with bones in it, to not eat the bones, because it could hurt your throat. And bye. Bye, 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 bye.